make twice the impact on people because we're all coming together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, one way that I heard, one way to become an influencer is to uplift others.
That's it, bro.
The highest form is to inspire.
Yeah, I think the highest form of it is just to inspire people. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, first off, it shows how secure you are in yourself if you can recognize someone else's greatness.
Yeah,
It puts you on a whole nother playing field because you can now connect to their kingship, their queenship, their
feel that
greater.
And you just move in your path direct. Like, there's no, I gotta get distracted and shit over here because of what he's doing. No, you just.
I mean, well, it says something about you if you feel intimidated or lesser when you're working with others. But then that's also a good thing because it stretches and pushes you. That's why we push collaboration.
Yeah. Humility. You should like that uncomfortability. It's like,
You should go and find that out.
Yeah.
Find that part of you, which you're trying to keep hidden by working with other people.
You should always work with people who you see as like better than you know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna show you, if you see them as better than you, there's a reason why they're there in your minds.
I would say, to add to that, the coolest part is, there is no face of Phoenix right now. There's no like just like head honcho to where it's like we cater to everything caters to this specific sound or anything. So it's so much room for like just like originality.
Yep.
Well,
I think I personally have a feeling of, when it comes to Arizona, if we were able to show the through line from, the MC Magic, IROCs, Poker Faces, AZ Mike Mills, to the artists we have today, the Merkums, the Young Bookies, the you know what I mean?
How do we get to that point? Like, why? How do you think we get to that point?
So people will see there is a history. Yeah. There is culture. There has been a lot of collaborations. Like when Yog Westwood and Buki came with the For the Culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they were bringing all of the old heads back to rap with the newer people. Like, that was beautiful for me to see.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of missing history out here. Freeze TV came with the tapes at first. And that put everybody on. They was like, oh, hold up. There's streets in Arizona? Yes. This was just happening. But people didn't see it until then.
Right.
And so I feel like that still kind of needs to happen so people can see how Arizona is kind of similar to Texas in that way, where we have a homegrown movement.
Yeah.
It needs to be brought together.
Yeah.
There needs to be more collaboration so people feel that,
It takes being able to pass the torch, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that you have to be, like you say, you know what I'm saying? Like, be willing to be like, yo, this y'all niggas raw.
Yeah.
Support this person, because you feel me? Let me give him some game. Let me feed him some, you know what I'm saying? Some of the experiences that I didn't experience and stuff like that, so he can overcome that a little bit quicker. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%. Well, I will say people like IROC have been doing that without much publicity.
Yeah.
It's he's personally responsible for getting 5 people signed out of Arizona. He's
Shout out IROC. Shout out IROC.
Yeah,
he owns this.
Daniels.
He owns this, right?
IROC man. Yes, he owns this studio. He is the first Arizona native to truly get a song on radio, other than AZ Mike Mills. But then you know the whole story about him going to jail and all that stuff. What happened there? So his stuff was kind of put off the radio. But AZ Mike, IROC. It was on for a little bit. Then he had a music video that went bigger than that in the state. So, but he was like one of the first people you would see. But then IROC, who he was recording MC Mike Magic back in the day. MC Magic back in the day. He was recording it. He was his engineer back in the day. He had Swell on the radio. I don't know if people remember the song Swell, but that was like the first AZ hit on the radio.
I gotta ask you something. Who do you feel like was the biggest artist to come out of Arizona?
The biggest artist to come out of Arizona?
And it can be like, I want to say hip hop, like urban scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm sorry.